Hello, I'm Emma.
And I'm Taylor, and we're from Norfolk High School, and today we'll be talking to Mike Burley from Hobart Pathology. So Mike, what's your role here at Hobart Pathology?
Taylor, my role at Hobart Pathology is the senior scientist in charge of anatomical pathology. That encompasses both the histology department and the cytology department.
What does a typical day look like for you, Mike?
The typical day for me, Emma, is evaluating how much work we have in the morning, assigning that to both the pathologists who will do the diagnosis as well as my staff members who will perform the work during the day. That also includes people attending hospitals as well as doing the laboratory work.
So Mike, what is histology?
Histology, Taylor, is the study of tissues. So basically what that is the specimens that people have removed via operations, both at a doctor's surgery or at a hospital, and they are typically diagnosed for cancer. An example of this would be if you have a little freckle or a little mole that you're worried about on your arm, you go to the doctor, they remove that, it comes to the histology department where it's looked at by a scientist who describes what it looks like, then slices that up so it can be put onto glass slides and then stained and reviewed under a microscope by a pathologist, and then they can give a diagnosis from that.
What's your favourite part of being a histologist?
My favourite part is the macroscopic dissection of the specimens, where you see all the interesting specimens come in and where they're cut up for diagnosis.
What are some of the opportunities and benefits of the industry that people may not realise?
The opportunities that this job has afforded me has been travel to just about every state and territory in Australia to see other labs and attend conferences to broaden my knowledge of the area.
What experience in education do you have?
Taylor, I completed Year 12. From there I attended University of Tasmania and did a biomedical science degree. As part of that degree we did a placement in laboratories, and during that time I gained employment at Hobart Pathology.
What got you interested in medical science in the first place?
As someone who was always interested in sciences, and particularly those of a biological nature, I did some research and found that this job encompassed both the science and biological parts, and there seemed to be good prospects for continuing employment.
So Mike, who is suited to something like this?
A person who would be suited to a job like this is someone who has a scientific and analytical mind and an eye for detail and attention to that detail.
For somebody wanting to get a job in medical science, what pathway should they be looking at?
For someone to go into medical science, they would either need to go via TAFE as a laboratory technician or university as a scientist. Both would require people to study chemistry, biology and maths.
Thanks Mike. Today has been a great insight into what you do here at Hobart Pathology and what histology actually is. Hopefully it gives students a better idea of what to expect and what pathways to look into.